Well, first of all, welcome, and I wanted to ask you, how come the choice of the release of this CD box?
Well, we were asked to put it out by our record company, EMI in England, and we said, great, we'd love to put it out. It's our 25th anniversary, and we said, provided we have full control and we make it and give it to you, do it the way we want it to be, then we'll do it. So.
And how did the choice happen?
Of the records inside it? Just by discussion amongst ourselves, we just talked about which ones we thought should be in it. We wanted all of them to be in it, but it would be too expensive a package. It'd be a fortune if they were all in there. So we had to leave some out. So just talked amongst ourselves about which ones we thought were the most important, and that's the ones we went for. I know there'll be people who disagree.
And what about the cover? Often you have used surrealists' images. Is this a particular choice? How come?
Well, we looked at all the old artwork that we've used before and thought, should we have one of the old pictures on the front? And thought there's lots of beautiful pieces of artwork, but they fit the particular album they come from. And there's nothing that you can say is Pink Floyd right the way through. So we decided to create a new piece of artwork to put on it. So that's what we got.
Senses real. Fatal attraction is holding me fast. How can I escape this irresistible grasp? Can't keep my eyes from the circling sky. Tongue-tied and twisted, just an earthbound distant eye.
The fact that you can release, after like almost 20 years of career, a CD box and still you're very famous just proves the longevity of Pink Floyd.
I'm still here.
What's the secret for this?
Quality. Yeah, giving people value for money, if you like, but making everything we do as good as we can possibly make it.
And you feel success a heavy weight to carry, a heavy load, or just...
No, it's a privilege.
A big responsibility?
I don't know. The responsibility is to ourselves more than to anyone outside.
No more turning away from the weak and the weary. No more turning away from
you think that today, for a band, for young groups to emerge, to come out of the music scenery, you think it's more difficult and to remain there than it was before? Or?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's always been very, very difficult to convince people that they should do it. They should work as hard at it as maybe they should, and they should attempt to have quality of that same consistency all the way through their career. But we've been very lucky. I can't really say what should work for other people or what would or could work for other people. I only know what's worked for us, and I'd have to say we were very lucky.
When you started playing, psychedelic sounds were just starting to come out, this new phenomenon, and you were one of the pioneers. But today, the word psychedelic is very used, artist, musician. What does that mean for you, and do you think that the meaning of the word has changed during the years?
I don't know what the word means. I mean, I don't know if we thought we were making psychedelic music at the time. I suppose we thought we were trying to do something which was mind-expanding in some way or another. But it's a very overused word these days.
But you couldn't give it a definition.
I can't give a definition. I'll have to look it up in my dictionary.
What it means for you?
For me, it just means something that is mind-expanding. You know, is something that gets rid of the borders and the boundaries inside your mind and lets you move on into other places where maybe you haven't been before.
A bit like virtual reality today with the technology.
I suppose so, yeah.
Do you think there's a link between the two things? It's a new stage.
Gosh, I don't really know. I don't know.
Something
I don't really see the link between virtual reality and what we do, to be honest with you.
No, but I mean to explore new worlds, new sounds.
Virtual reality seems to be exploring old worlds in a technical way, which you could only do previously in your own mind. And I'd rather do it in my mind than in a funny box.
Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall.
do you think of new guitarists today, like the extreme technicality that comes out of the guitarists that come out of the school of technology? Guitarist school in Los Angeles.
I'm only interested in musicians who are trying to express an emotion or move people in some way or another, and musicians who are only sort of playing to show off their own technique to themselves and other people don't interest me terribly much. They haven't done, whether they be violin players or guitar players.
Do you think that today they're following lots of trends?
I think today, like any other time, there's lots of people whose abilities on their instruments are far greater than their imaginations, and it's not terribly interesting to me.
I found it one day in a drawer of old photographs hidden away. And my eyes still grow dim to remember His Majesty sang his own rubber stamp.
What do you think of the political moment and social moment in Great Britain?
Great Britain or the world?
Well, first of all, Great Britain.
Well, in Great Britain, I think it's a great shame that our great British public didn't see fit to throw our Conservative government out at our last election and put something new in its stead. And I'm happy that America's going to try something new for a while. But I think it's a tragic thing in the world that all these boundaries have broken down and these walls have been knocked down, and the people who've been given that freedom have chosen to set about killing each other as fast as they possibly can instead of making the world a better place.
Do you think that in 1993 the European community will be a positive thing or not?
I'm very much for the breaking down of those boundaries between the countries and to not have excessive barriers, but the increase in bureaucracy that it requires in one centralised place doesn't, for me, augur very well. I don't know that it's actually improving things that much. Should be an easing of all those restrictions without all the rules and regulations that they're putting on everyone, I think.
Never
say, what is your relationship with success or with fame? Do you feel like when you walk in the street, people recognize you?
Not too much. I mean, it's my sort of fame or success, or whatever you want to call it, is a very comfortable thing for me. It's I don't get recognised as much as many other people would do, and that's great. It's the way I want it to be. I'm very happy about that.
It's probably best.
Yeah, I mean, it's a double-edged thing. You get good things from being well known, and you get bad things from being well known. And the balance between the two is pretty good for me. I couldn't complain.
So you have a good relationship with your public?
I guess so, yeah. I don't quite know what my public is, but
You don't?
they're not mine. I don't own them.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for change? Did you exchange a walk-on part in a war for a lead role in a cage?
You've played in many unusual places, like in the ruins of Pompeii and in Venice. Is there a place where you'd like to play?
By the pyramids in Egypt. I'd like to play in, I don't know, I guess I'd like to play somewhere in Peru or South America somewhere. And it's in some beautiful mountainous place. I don't know, there's lots of places in the world I'd still love to go and play.
Strange ones.
Well, beautiful ones.
Beautiful ones. And what about plans for the future?
Plans for the future, we are planning to make a record. We have really not started properly yet. We're just about thinking about starting. So I don't have a schedule or a date of release or even any idea what we're going to do yet. But I should think we'll get a record out within the next year or so and go and do a tour sometime after that.
Is there a dream that you'd like to come true?
Just for the world to become a better place, really.
And for yourself?
I don't have any dreams for myself.